I was quiet. Now I'm talking again. All right.
I was talking to my nigga Kid Smooth.
Yep. Welcome, episode 31, TiC Writers Block Podcast. I am back, and my background noise is back as well too. So, we got a lot to talk about today. I am your host, Kid Smooth, aka the Best Spot, aka Proud Fanboy, and these are the panel. What's up? Shout out to Nicodemus. Take over.
Take over. What's good? What's good? Nicodemus, the self-proclaimed king of indies, writer at TiCGN.com. You guys should know me by now, but y'all act like y'all don't know me out here in these streets. But definitely good to be here. Shout out to everybody that joined the cast, that's going to join the cast. Make sure you hit that like button. Really appreciate that. And let's have a good show. Next. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, how about Fame? Fame is gone. Okay. What about the guy that does this show called Demi Corner?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Demi got reviews. So here to talk about games once again and boost everything as much as possible. Let's get to it. Glad to be gaming. Glad to be here. Glad to be a part of it.
And man, people dropping like flies. What's up, 6 Mile? I'm glad to have you back in person with the face cam and all, with the cornrows and everything. What's up?
What up, man? It's 6 Mile Red Rum, aka Pull Up Game on Strong, aka I post gameplay, aka
Hold on.
You forgot the last AKA, my dude?
San Francisco 49ers going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I was with you to the last AKA.
Yeah.
But check out my channel, 6 Mile Red Rum. I do TV show reactions and reviews like Power, and I'm going to review Atlanta after it come on tonight. I'm going to review SmackDown Live. Glad to be on.
You do TV show reactions?
Yeah.
Oh, you got some variety over there.
I only got
cable, dog. So
I only got 183 subscribers. So I feel like I should have more, but I don't do drama videos. So
we all should have more, 6 Mile. We all should have more.
It just takes time, man. You gotta get used to it.
That's what's up.
If we was females, we all have like 1 million by now, probably.
Whoa, that's a different topic.
Appreciate the ones you do have, like, you know what I mean. Appreciate the ones you do have. Like, I remember when it was down to, I ain't got much, but when I was at like 150 and 250, it felt good because it was more personable. Now I got a bunch of people that hate me.
I'd rather take that. It's like, no, but yeah, let's talk about some games. And a little bit over a month to the greatest game of all time comes out, Gears of War 4.
There we go.
My man. And then we're going to give a quick shout out to the chat. Shout out to Crunk Girl being here early. Nice to see. Shout out to Post Like Hakeem. Yeah, Sony can't hold the best bot back. I'm back and I'm live streaming. And,
you gotta check it out.
But Nicodemus, let's get the show on the road. You know, I missed. We were gone for a week. You know, Sony had me in YouTube prison. So let's get it going.
Yo, definitely a lot to talk about today. So we are going to do a couple of things today. We are going to have a community spotlight today where we highlight some great things going on out here in these streets. I recently got an Xbox One. Many of you may not know that, so I'm going to give my impressions on that. Yes. We're going to talk about Horde 3.0. 6 Mile's going to head that up. I'm sure he's going to be smiling ear to ear. We're going to talk about Titanfall 2 again. We're going to talk about ReCore because nobody out here in these streets are talking about ReCore. So we're going to talk about that. And we are going to get ready for this PlayStation event that's going to be popping tomorrow. A lot of new rumors coming out, so we're going to get into all that. So first and foremost, we are gamers. So let's talk about the games we are playing this week. Let's start with 6 Mile. What's up with you, bro? What you been playing?
Besides multiplayer, of course, Gears of War, but the greatest third-person shooter that expired most of third-person shooters today, Resident Evil 4. I'm playing on the PS4. I'm trying to 100% it, but there ain't no plat. I'm still going to 100% it. How
many times have you played that game?
Actually, that's my least play. I only beat that once on GameCube.
Really?
That's why I want 100% it. The most one I beat had to be Nemesis.
Most people have played that game like multiple times. Like I played it twice already. I don't know if I'll play it again on PS4. I mean, it's a great game. If you're gonna play another like a game over and over again, that's the type of game you would go back to.
I feel like Nemesis is the hardest one, and I beat that like 6 times. Yeah.
Nice. That's all you playing this week? You ain't playing nothing else?
Nothing, man. I've been tired, man. You know, gaming is still kind of dry, even though it's about to start picking up. But I may start on Dark Souls 3. I never played Dark Souls.
This man said a drought. There ain't no drought out here. Demi, let him know. Let him know there ain't no drought out here. What you playing, son?
I've been playing this great little game called Jotun.
There we go.
Edition.
There we go.
It's Bastion meets Dark Souls. Which, speaking of which, I've been playing Bastion on my Vita. Just beat that.
Bastion.
You still have those?
Yeah, I got one. Play it faithfully.
Yeah, he does.
Let's see. Close to 100K, running through Assassin's Creed Syndicate and Jotun and Resident Evil 6.
Ugh.
Resident Evil 6, he said, ugh.
I got so burned with that game. I went to the midnight loss and spent $80 on the strategy guide in the game. I was never again.
Yeah, I waited. I don't want to drop an 80 for this. But yeah, that's all I've really been playing. That and a couple other RPGs.
That's what's up. So before we get to the best bot who's been in jail for a week, we're gonna go with me. So I've been playing Abzu, still on that. My second playthrough of that. I mean, it's only like 2 or 3 hours to play that, but I'm running a playthrough on that. Walking Dead Michonne, I'm on the 3rd final episode of that. I'm really loving that game. Let's see what else. Song of the Deep. I've been playing that as well. I just started that yesterday. That's a really amazing game, bro. I'm really digging the story. I'm really digging the story on that, so I'm definitely going to put more time into that. I played a little Uncharted 4, just a little bit. And then last but not least, huh? What you said? The casual shooter?
The casual multiplayer?
Oh, nah, I haven't been playing the multiplayer.
Okay,
I got kind of tired of that, so I went back to the campaign. Yeah. And last but not least, I'm playing Jotun as well, Demi.
How far did you get?
No, I just got past the first boss, and now I'm in the tree of life. Basically, like I'm small and I'm climbing like this big giant tree and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So and this crow keeps freaking attacking me. This giant crow. So.
Oh, you doing the front boss? I started like randomly, and I picked the ice boss after I did the forest one.
Yeah. Okay. I did the forest one. I beat her, the big plant lady, right?
Yeah.
Her.
Surprised the hell out of me when I first seen it. She came out. I was what? Whoa.
Dog,
all right.
It's like this little flower. The next thing you know, she grows, and the flower's in her belly. And she grows all over the flower, and I was like, "What the freak is this?" I didn't even know I was walking into a boss battle.
Yeah, I just
ain't gonna lie.
Flower.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She killed me like 3 times before I beat her.
I didn't even down in boss fight.
You lying. There's no way you didn't die. You lying.
Yes, I'm serious. Just stay on the sides of her, and she does not hit you.
I didn't catch on to that, and then I think I was being like too like impulsive. Like I just was trying to kill her fast, and I kept dying. So I third time I took my time, and then I beat her.
The one boss I showed you, that's the one I'm having problems with.
That's the last boss?
It's actually the second to last boss. I missed one. I thought it was the last one, but this is the second to last one. And oh my god, I hate this boss.
Yeah, so definitely, speaking of Jotun, make sure you guys be on the lookout for that Jotun Valhalla Edition coming to PS4, Xbox One, and we will have a review for that popping off probably the day of release, which is going to be like September 9th, so be on the lookout for that. Demi's handling that at TiCGN.com. But let's go to the best bot. He's out of jail. Let this man talk. Let this man speak. What you been playing, kid?
I've been playing Halo 5 Guardians with Nicodemus.
That's right. That's right.
We've been doing a lot of multiplayer. I don't know what fans doing. Need to hurry up.
Hey,
that's crazy.
Shout out to my boy Smash you in 2K. He said he was carrying y'all, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
Smash! Nicodemus. When Smash got on, didn't we go on like a 3-game losing streak?
It was like 2 at least. It was like 2 at least.
And then me and Nicodemus carried us to a 6-1 record in one night. Smash got in there, and he was struggling. He kept trying to do better than me. So when we lost, he looked at him doing better than me as a victory. So no.
In all fairness, he was good. He was definitely good, but like he left because we were throwing grenades in his general direction, and he kept dying. Like I killed him one time too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think Nicodemus killed Smash before he killed any of the enemies with grenades.
Oh, yeah, that game I did terrible, dog. I was like 5 and 10 or something like that.
Not that we were just overmatched for some of those matches, but it was all good. I've been playing Halo. Smash got me on Gears of War. I had to show him some skills that I didn't use.
He got you on Gears of War.
He got me on Gears a couple times. Like I said, I don't want to play it. I'm not in the mood to play Gears.
Every time I ask you, you told me no. But as soon as
because I'm never in the mood to play it. I want to play Gears of War 4. I do not want to play Ultimate Edition. I don't want to.
Woo.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, I suck at Halo, man. I admit.
Halo, which that'll bring us right into basically my impressions of this Xbox One. This Xbox One, son. So yeah, I recently got an Xbox One S, as some of you know, and I mean honestly, I'm definitely enjoying the system, as a whole. I'm the only game I got is Halo, so I've been playing Halo 5. I beat the campaign, and definitely really enjoying, the multiplayer right now. My favorite mode is Slayer. No, not Slayer. SWAT. SWAT is my favorite mode, dog. The one headshot, all you gotta do is get headshots to get kills. There's no radar. No freaking grenades, none of that stuff. It's just bare bones, dude. I love SWAT.
The non-casual playlist.
Dog, and I actually do decent in SWAT. Now, believe it or not, in Slayer, I don't do that well because it's just dog. It's a freaking in Slayer to me, it's like a freaking grenade fest. Like if you're not good with grenades in Slayer, to me, you're not gonna win. And I mean, honestly, so I like Slayer, but definitely SWAT is like my #1 game mode on that Halo. But ultimately, the Xbox One, definitely a good console and all that stuff. In comparison to the PS4, as far as UI and all that stuff goes, PS4 still got it beat when it comes to UI, just as far as how fast it is, and then how easy you can get to things and all that stuff. But I'm trying to be easy on my judgment because I'm still trying to get used to the Xbox One. But yeah, all in all, definitely a good console. I spend one night on my Xbox playing that Halo, and then the next night I'll play PS4 playing all the other games that I play on there. So kind of balance the two and stuff like that. But definitely been fun. And I will say this, Kid Smooth, that dude is the only person on my friends list that be on Xbox every day playing games. So definitely give that man credit because this dude plays his games. Just gonna say that right here, right now.
I'll take offense to that.
Look here, I'm sorry, brother. You be at work on the Vita. On the Xbox playing games.
Hey, Monday through Wednesday, you'll catch me on Xbox.
You got a schedule? I be on there Mondays, sometimes on Wednesdays. Don't see you.
What? You can't. I refuse. I rebuke thee.
You rebuke thee? I'm just saying, dog. I'm still back. I ain't seen Undead on there either. I know he ain't here, but I ain't seen him on there either. And that boy Fame ENT, where you be at, bruh? Calling all y'all
on
out.
TV.
Calling y'all all.
You can't have
Xbox guys out.
gamer score without being planning, bro.
I believe you, Demi. I just don't see you. So, just saying.
I'm on it right now. I'm playing Assassin's Creed right now.
Just saying, dog. Just saying. We gotta link up on that Halo. Just saying. But Xbox One, definitely enjoying it. That's my impressions. I'm good with that. So, not Halo, Horde 3.0. IGN just released a gameplay of I think they did 10 waves. It was 25 minutes or something like that.
They all suck.
They do suck, dog. They suck. That's one thing I did get from that. They suck at playing Horde. But 6 Mile, you start this off, kick this off for us. What do you think about that gameplay? What are your impressions about it? Good and bad.
Horde kills zombies in Call of Duty, facts.
Oh yeah, every time. That's easy.
Horde, and one thing I like about Horde is it's different because I used to get bored of zombies killing until you die, but it's something about the intensity of Horde with different monsters and different. I'm not saying Call of Duty zombies don't have different monsters or whatever, but it's just fun, man. All around fun. And you can it also Horde goes to your rank in multiplayer too.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's how it was in Gears 3, right?
Yeah. I'm just ready for this game, man. I'm tired of Ultimate Edition. I've been playing. I got at least like 200 hours in this damn game. Plus more.
200 hours? Damn, you're a fanatic, huh?
I'm a multiplayer guy. I'm not really a system fanboy. I'm more of a game developer fanboy. That makes sense. Anything Rockstar, Epic Games, well, not Epic Games anymore, but Coalition and stuff like that. And I love multiplayer, man. And I feel like on Xbox it'd be more people talking in game chat than PSN anymore. I feel like PSN chat and party chat in general ruined gaming because back in the day you could hear a white boy call you the N word. Y'all get comments, and it was hype, but now nobody talks anymore. But
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just a multiplayer guy meeting people. And Horde is gonna be crazy, man. And Gridlock's confirmed to come back too, so. It's on one map they was playing at Gamescom was Gridlock too, and I just can't wait for Horde 3.0.
That's what's up. So before I give my brutally honest impressions, Demi, what do you think? Did you see it?
I seen the Gears of War stream they had on Twitch, where they had the Twitch personalities and YouTube guys running to 50.
They ran into 50?
Yeah.
Okay, how was that?
It looks good. It looks dope. I've always preferred Horde to most. Horde is usually cool, but I never really have anybody to run it with. But for what I've seen so far, it looks nice. Very fast paced, very, very faster pace than Gears 3 and Gears 2.
Running smoothly.
Very smooth. I'm not too fancy on the class aspect. It's cool, I guess, for what they're trying to do, but for the most part, the class thing kind of just seems like, hey, we're going to toss out this new idea. We still have some leftover ideas from Judgment. Let's toss this in Horde 3.0.
Yeah. That's what I... Go ahead.
It's I wanted some more things to come. I don't know. What they showed us, 50 seems to get crazy, but it doesn't have that aspect of real craziness like in Gears 3.
Shit, Gears 2, that was crazy.
Multiple lambing berserkers everywhere, just trying to survive, just crazy. This is cool, but maybe I need to play it to fully finalize what I fully think on it.
Right, you're always gonna have to play it for yourself and stuff. But my thing is, you can get a good impressions of a game just by checking out the gameplay. And even though those IGN guys who were playing that sucked at it, my first impressions of looking at that is I can definitely tell that they're playing it safe, for one thing, because it don't really seem like anything new or innovative is going on there, which is not a bad thing necessarily, but you can definitely tell they're playing it safe. They got the fortifications from Gears 3 in there. It looks like basically the same thing, almost the same types of weapons. You got the mortar, the mulcher, the lancer, of course, all the same types of weapons. It looks like the same principle. It don't really look like it's much different. I mean, you even got the bosses every 10th wave as well going on there. I mean, honestly, to be honest with you guys, the first 4 or 5 rounds, it was boring. Just to be honest with you guys, it looked boring. I don't know if that was because the IGN guys sucked or whatever, but
usually the people who played them demos are terrible.
Dog. I couldn't even watch the whole thing. The reason why I watched the whole thing was because I wanted to be ready for the podcast. That was it. I kind of stopped watching after the 4th wave because it was just boring. So, I too will have to definitely play it to, really know if I'm gonna like it or not. But for right now, it seems like something that I would just play one time, 50 waves, and I probably wouldn't go back to. And then also, what is up with the robots?
Oh, that's a brand new thing. The DBs. It's a story-related thing.
It's story-related?
And one thing is I'm excited because I want to know what happened to Coltrane, Bear, and I want to know what happened to all of them after 20 years plus. Is they kids on the same team as Marcus and the team? Who? That's kind of little stuff I want to hear. I think about picking up the books too. Yeah,
the story I'm definitely interested to see what happens there. But so wait, these robots, they're a part of the story? Because I'm seeing these robots, I'm like, what is this, Terminator Salvation or something? What's going on?
Yeah, they'll call the DBs, and they're going to be playable in multiplayer.
Okay. Okay, it just looked.
One thing
it
I
just looked.
do
It looked
want
out
for
of
Horde
place.
3.0, honestly, one thing I do want for Horde 3.0, I wanted randomized and multipliers. Like, I wanted like just one random wave. You got like multiple bosses spawning, or this is a wave where certain things spawn here, and this is a wave where you're gonna have to play at a deficit or something. We need something to switch it up. I get that they're trying to play it safe and appeal to like their older community and stuff, which is fine. You always want to appeal to who like build the community around, but you want to also make it a different experience. You have this called Horde 3.0 for a reason, not Horde 2.5, Horde 2.8, nothing. Just it's supposed to be a fresher thing.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm like. I get that they want to appeal to like the fans and everything like that, but you got to switch it up. Like I could have did without the, fortifications and just the same old stuff from Gears 3. Like they could have switched that up. Like, which I don't know how, but they could have made it like more appealing
I feel
or
like
new.
they hiding something also though.
Man, I don't know why I seem disappointed. I don't know what there's to be disappointed about.
They did 10 waves. Like they did 10 waves, so I don't think they're hiding anything. I think it's the formula. Like I think that's the formula. Like you're gonna be building fortifications again. Oh yeah, we just ignored you. We're gonna be building fortifications again and going through 10 waves. Every 10th wave is a boss. It seems like the same thing to me. Like so. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed, kid, or anything like that. I'm just saying like I was expecting
the flow
some
be
stuff to be different.
Up. And I feel like we might not get another beta because they would announce a new beta, another beta.
It's already too close to release
for a freaking beta.
Right.
Yeah, what you were gonna say? I didn't mean to interrupt you, brah.
Not I thought it looks good. Like when I seen like the trailer for it, the gameplay of it, it's just a matter of how they play. But the thing is about Horde, it's always seemed to be like the first couple of waves are a bit like cheesy. Like here, we're gonna give you a few gimmies before it starts to amp up. But yeah, I don't have a problem with it. Horde mode is like. The thing is about Horde mode is that you gotta have like a team. I don't really like playing with randoms. But I'm just curious to see like the new enemy types, and the thing is, the reason why I can't judge it because I don't know all the enemy types because you pretty much meet all the enemies that you'll be fighting in Horde during like your playthrough through the campaign, and I feel like Jimmy said, they're playing it safe, and the thing is, and this is why I like the Gears of War Ultimate Edition remaster because they changed them, they fixed what was wrong with the game while only improving what was necessary. And like I feel like with the Horde mode and with Gears of War 4, they don't change it too much, but they're just adding just enough to make it a point where it's like, all right, this is Gears of War. You know what I mean? I mean, we've had games where it's like, oh well, this is not the same. I mean, we're never going to be satisfied with what we get. You know what I mean? When Halo 6 come out next year, we're not going to be satisfied because there's going to be something that they add that we liked or something that they should have added that we wish they had. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I feel like I said, I don't know. I was impressed. I mean, I'm not. It doesn't bother me. It's going to be a mode that I play. But my bread and butter with Gears of War has always been this. Other than the campaign, has been the multiplayer, like the their King of the Hill, the execution. Hopefully they bring back where you got to it's like capture the flag, but you capture the bum pretty much. Yeah.
Is that called Meat Shield or I forgot what the mode was called.
I hope they bring back Guardian though.
Guardian, yeah.
They got a whole new mode, King of the Hill style, and it's called like Escalation or something like that.
I'm down for it. No, if it's whack, everybody gonna play TDM on King of the Hill again. So
6 Mile, you MLG with the Gears, huh?
I'm trying to be, man.
He hard body with the Gears.
He's on my team.
It's basically on life support.
I call 6 Mile.
It's on life support because nobody's supposed to use Gears gameplay, and it's like when Twitch is only like 4 people live stream every time. As soon as Gears of War 4 come out. Oh, I'm a Gears fan.
You'll see gameplay of Gears on my channel if freaking Xbox would
I think everybody
more than 5 minutes for their recording.
I think everybody is like not playing Gears right now because everybody's so waiting for Gears 4. UE has run the par for the course. Nobody wants to play this.
And like once Battlefield and Call of Duty come out, you're gonna see the real community of Gears of War. and people who's actually there. Because you know, like, all the like Twitch streamers, they gonna leave that game and go to something else.
I feel like with this new MLG esports support that they have, the community is gonna be thriving, full of the old heads
And
that
like,
still play and the new ones that still.
and like, I live in Michigan, and we really don't have nothing like that here. You know, so I really have to break out over the internet. Okay.
That's what's up. So before we move on to the next topic, we got a new feature for the show. It's called the Community Spotlight, and basically the premise behind this Community Spotlight is to highlight, YouTubers, Twitch streamers, just someone in the community that's actually doing something positive out here. Because there's a lot of like negativity, a lot of people bashing each other and all that stuff like that. But we want to make sure that we are looking at like the positive side of YouTube and this community and stuff like that. So this week's Community Spotlight, we are spotlighting, highlighting the young man Broken Games HD, also known as BG. Some of you may know him, but BG recently started a new channel. It's called Brooklyn Skill Tree, and he also has a new podcast called the Skill Tree Podcast, and it's going to be having him. It's going to be having 3MG and also Red Infamy. So those three are meeting together.
Big shout out to Red.
Yeah, they're meeting together. What's really cool about it though is they're meeting together because they live in the same area, so they're in the same room. Basically, how IGN or Colin, what's the name of them boys? Colin Moriarty and I forgot the name of Greg Miller. What's the name of their show? The Kind of Funny Cast. So basically similar to that, to where they meet together and they're on camera and they're basically talking gaming news, the topics, discussions, things like that. But I find it really cool that he's definitely trying something new. He's rebranding his channel and he's bringing like a more like, I don't know, BG's channel has always been positive as far as like gameplay and all that stuff goes, but you can tell that he's actually trying to make a move in a different direction, and it seems to be going in a more positive direction in my opinion. So definitely want to shout out the young god of multiplayer, BG, for doing that, taking that step. Make sure you guys support.
He ain't no god. He's like a Gears of War.
He's like a Gears of War.
Yeah.
But make sure you guys support, Brooklyn Skill Tree, the channel, sub to it. Check out their podcast as well. I believe it's on Sundays, but I don't think he's confirmed that yet. But yeah, that's this week's Community Spotlight. Definitely let us know, in the comments what you think about that, in the chat what you think about this segment as well, and who you want to shout out as well, because we are definitely about making sure we look at the positive side of YouTube. Because this negativity, bruh, it be getting the brother down, bruh. Be getting the brother down, So, Demi, what game you playing?
I'm not playing anything, man.
Nah, fam. I hear them sticks. I hear them sticks. What are you playing?
Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
I knew it. I heard them sticks going. So, next up, we want to talk about Titanfall 2. Once again, Kid Smooth did a video talking about how Titanfall 2 is not in EA Access. So we want to talk about that today on the cast. Let you guys, give your perspectives, opinions about it. So, Kid Smooth, are you there, my brother?
Yeah, I'm here. So we're going to talk about Titanfall 2 and this infamous omission from EA Access. All right, so let me give you a backstory. EA Access went into beta, I think, the summer of 2014, and the whole thing about EA Access, it was told to its subscribers that all EA Electronic Arts titles, whether they along as EA publish these games, it will make their way to EA Access. Every EA published game will receive a 10% discount if you're subscribed to EA Access. You'll get a week early. You'll get a 6 to 10 hour early trial to the game a couple of days before the game comes out. And of course, when games get old, you get free downloads to games that are in a vault. Now, one of the things that sold me on EA Access was like, holy crap, because Titanfall had just came out. Titanfall came out in March of 2014. EA Access went like live for everybody, I think August or September of 2014, and you knew that the future, if there's going to be a Titanfall 2, you know about future battlefields and all that stuff, that they were going to go there, Mirror's Edge, they were going to go there and stuff like that. So it's still an amazing service, but the thing about Titanfall was that, and my only issue with Titanfall is that they decided that they did not want to be in EA Access. All EA published games, EA is publishing Titanfall 2. They published Titanfall 1, and yes, Titanfall 1 found its way somehow into EA Access. Xenovault, if you were an EA Access member, you get 10% off if it's still there, like all of its games. So it's, and just to more clarity, because people seem to have a problem that I had a problem with the scenario. I pre-ordered Titanfall 2 in July after E3, right? As an EA Access member, I got the deluxe edition, which I got the 10% discount in July. So obviously they assumed that this game was going to be an EA Access game because they was giving out discounts for the game. And now that they decided to, we're not going to do this because it's, you know, it's our game, and whatever excuse they're coming with, it's a lie. So they then just recently removed the discount, and the game won't come to EA Access. So if the game's not going to be on EA Access, I don't care about the game not being in a vault. That's not the problem. The game, being that it's not being a part of EA Access, those who are EA Access members who is expecting a 10% discount, you're not getting it, and you're not getting access to it early. Yeah, that's pretty much it. However, even though when you pre-ordered the game, if you pre-ordered this game in July, you kind of thought that was the case, even because it had EA Access written all over it. So I guess I think last month EA updated their terms and conditions, just letting so we all know that this can happen with future games. And I think it was wrong. I thought it was a scumbag move, and I'm not really liking how Respawn is going about it, because the stress test to me went like shit. I didn't enjoy what I was playing, and I was contemplating canceling my pre-order, but I was like, you know what? I have EA Access. I'll just wait until like the week that it's about to come out, try the final game, and maybe it has improved then, and then I'll make up my mind. But I can't do that now. I have to go based on and just assume. I just have to trust IGN and GameSpot and whomever to tell me that this game's gonna be good or bad, and then I gotta make my decision there, since I can't try it first. I'll have the benefit of playing Battlefield 1 first. I'll have the benefit of playing FIFA and or any other game that EA decides to drop out this year.
So 2 questions. First question is, in that beta test or whatever, the stress test. So didn't they change some things that you didn't like by the end? Like didn't they put a timer on like the Titan stuff? Because I know you were saying like you didn't like how you had to earn the Titans. Like didn't they like change that? Didn't they add the timer like towards the end?
They didn't add a timer. What they did, they just made it quicker for you to get that, to the point where when you're performing that, it'll be quicker to get your Titan. Like versus, it's still based on like your performance on like kills and what you're doing in a match. Just like the other one was, but the thing was, it was on a timer. So at the end of the day, if you're not performing, you're not getting your Titan. And that was one of the problems with it. It was several things that I had, issues that I had with the game itself, because the game doesn't play. I didn't feel the game played like Titanfall. I felt like, you know how I was just talking about Gears of War, I was like, they're playing it safe. They changed enough, but not too much. They want to keep that core that, hey, this is Gears of War. Because remember, the Coalition isn't Epic Games.
That's
People
true.
are like 343 isn't Bungie. They did enough to be like, you know what, this is still going to be that Halo. This is still going to be that Gears. Where Respawn did with Titanfall, I feel Titanfall feels like a new game that's trying to rip off Titanfall. You get it? It doesn't feel like Titanfall. You know what I mean? And I think that's
like Black Ops 3. That's what it reminded me of. Okay, so the next question is, why do you think it's not going to EA Access? What do you think the real reason is?
I've caught a lot of flack for my opinions for saying what I said. I honestly feel that this game isn't going to EA Access. Let me tell you, for the excuse. Hold on one moment. Hold on.
I'll take up. I feel like Respawn didn't expect the backlash they gonna get. Now the world's getting around. The game might not be that good, and they trying to save it. Savor it, and it's trying to keep the pre-order sales and back, and hopefully it still do some good numbers. That's my opinion.
So that's why you think that is not going to
I
EA
doubt
Access?
it. No.
Damage control. That's my opinion.
Here's the they're saying because Respawn's an independent studio and then it's all about funds and stuff like that, but people forget EA's the publisher, right? In EA Access, remember EA Access is a paid subscription, and being that EA Access is a paid subscription, those discounts and stuff, that's covered, it's already paid for by EA. EA eats that cost, so Respawn doesn't lose any money if anything with stuff being on EA Access. It doesn't affect them. You know, only thing it does is give more exposure. I personally feel that Respawn opted out of the whole EA Access program because they don't want to give. This could be fair. They don't want to give I guess. I think they have I believe they have a marketing deal with PlayStation, right? And obviously, if your game is going to be marketed for one platform, but the other platform gets early access to it by like a week and a discount. I feel like they didn't want them to have, or Xbox, or another party to have that advantage over the party that has the marketing deal. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, I mean, people can do that, but since they have the right to do that, they own their IP, they own the game. That's fine. But I can't think of any other logical reason. If Titanfall 2 was still a game that was only for Xbox and PC, I don't think this would be a problem. I don't think this game is not going. I think this game would still be an EA Access game because it's not the problem that they just took it off EA Access. It's not on Origin Access either. So it's like, well, damn, you know. So I mean, and people are saying, oh, you're Xbox, whatever. It's the only logical reason I can think of. It's the only logical reason I can think of. Because their reason doesn't make any sense. Oh, we're going to hold it back for sales.
That's the reason why that's the reason. That's the Respawn official reason.
No, I'm just going based off what I don't know. I don't know what Respawn reason is. I don't know. I just know that they're not doing it. But from what I've been hearing, it's just been uppity up. It's like people beating around the bush. But I think the truth is they don't want. They got a marketing deal with Sony. They want to embrace the that this is a game
fan base. Yes, definitely.
PlayStation. And that they didn't want to give, the competition the upper hand. Because it's like, for example, when Battlefield, I think it was Hardlines had the marketing deal with PlayStation, but, it was on EA Access, so Xbox gamers got early access. But here's the thing about EA that I like about EA to make things fair, since Sony didn't want to provide EA Access, because this EA Access can be on any platform. If anybody opts to accept it, it can be, and I hope it will eventually get on every platform. But the good thing about EA, when EA is handling things, when PlayStation has a marketing deal with EA, to counter the whole EA Access thing, EA and Sony, they generally been giving people access to the game early, either by like a early beta or early weekend trial. They did this. I remember what game was it that they had it, and it was like, oh well, you got to play it early. They've been finding ways to do it to give people the same benefit. Remember how at E3 when or the PlayStation event, EA came on stage and they gave PlayStation access to all these games.
Yeah, we got Plants vs Zombies.
For free. We got
few games for free that year.
Yeah, they find ways to counteract to counter that, to make sure it's not like a competitive, so they can still have business with Sony and PlayStation. And I feel with Respawn, even though EA's a publisher, EA won't make this game not go on their product, because it only benefits EA if this game is on their service. They won't screw themselves. They're not going to shoot themselves in the foot like, oh, it's our game, but we don't want to put. Why out of all games Titanfall? Why not their bigger game Battlefield? You know what I mean? They got every Battlefield, Madden, FIFA is all bigger than Titanfall. So
it's all on EA Access.
And they all on EA Access. Dragon Age on EA, they can't say, oh, because the story mode is shorter than 10 hours. Well, you can do what Battlefield Hardline did. Only give us the first mission of the single player and keep the remainder of the game locked until the full game is out. and unlock the multiplayer. Because Battlefield, because the thing is, you got 10 hours of Battlefield. Obviously, the game is shorter than 10 hours if you wanted to go through the campaign, but it didn't let you get past like mission 1 when they had it on the EA Access for campaign. So all you pretty much did was beat mission 1, and you did multiplayer up until your trial ran out.
That's pretty cool though. Like, but so do you think that them not having it on EA Access is such a big deal that people need to be canceling like their pre-orders or just not wanting to play Titanfall? Like, do you think this is such an outrage? Like, do you think that EA Access is that big of a deal? Like,
it's big. Here, let me answer this question. It is a big deal if you are a subscriber. If you are an EA Access subscriber, it's a big, like, to me, it was a big deal. I thought it was a big deal because I was like, holy crap, because it was the reason why I didn't cancel my pre-order when I was going to. Like, I was like, you know what, I still got the full game to try. I already got my discount I'm going to get. So I had reasons to keep, I had an incentive to, like, to look forward to it. So if you are EA Access subscribers, and let's, for example, most of the EA games are sports games. What if you're not a sports fan and all you're a fan of is like shooters? So all you got really is Battlefield and Titanfall. And now you took away Titanfall. It's like, well, shit, all I got is like Battlefield now. And it's not something that I would cancel my EA Access subscription for. And I wouldn't even cancel my pre-order for Titanfall because of it. The only way I would cancel, which I'm still waiting for somebody to get back to me, my pre-order for Titanfall, if they're not going to honor my discount that I got in July. If they're not going to honor that discount, fuck Respawn. Fuck them to the core. Fuck them. If they're not going to honor that discount, because I bought it with a 10% discount. It's reason why people are looking to cancel this pre-order is because it's how it happened. It's the fact that the stress test didn't go too well. People felt like it wasn't the same game. They felt like they weren't catering to them. The fact that they changed a few things, is not running on the same dedicated servers, and the fact that when you have EA Access, it has you have perks. You have perks, and those perks that you can't enjoy with Titanfall 2 now, like you enjoyed it with Titanfall 1, which makes no sense. If Titanfall 1 wasn't on EA Access, I'd be like, okay, well, whatever. But you go on EA Access right now, boom, there goes Titanfall.
That's all I'm about to ask you. So, like, because, like, every game doesn't go to EA Access, right? So, like, if Titanfall 1 wasn't on there, then you'd be like, oh, okay, this is just typical. They're not going to put Titanfall on there. But since it's more multi-platform than it was before, and they're catering to, you know, being fair to the PlayStation gamers and things like that, since PlayStation has the marketing deal you said, which I don't know how that goes or anything, but you're saying because of that, that's why it's not EA Access, because it doesn't want, Respawn does not want to favor one side over the other, and you think that's not fair to the Xbox gamers who actually have EA Access. That's what you're saying.
It sounds bad because EA Access is it's not fair to both Xbox and PC gamers, because you got EA Access and you have Origin Access. If you're subscribed to those services and you expected all EA published games to go, Titanfall would be the only EA published game not to appear on Origin or EA Access. The only EA published game. And I don't want to hear that they don't own the IP. EA doesn't own that game, Unravel. They don't own that. That's an indie developer. They just published the game.
Right. Okay, so I want to hear like a different perspective if Demi does have a different one. Demi, because you're a Titanfall fan as well, what do you think about it not being on EA Access? Do you feel the same way as Kiss Move about this?
No, I don't have EA Access, so it's really like an issue for
me.
It's
a non-issue for you because you don't have EA Access. Why? Because it's trash? You think it's trash?
I've never really been like, oh, I need to get EA Access to, get games or whatever. So it's not. No offense to those who have it, but EA Access never really been like mine.
You heard it here first, everybody. Demi said EA Access is trash. That's why you don't have it. That's Demigod Reviews, everybody. Please make sure you check out his channel. He hates EA Access.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, I feel you, Smooth. I don't have EA Access too, so I can't relate to that level. But I don't think it's a cause for people to, like you said, honestly, cancel their pre-orders over it. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I can see why y'all are upset.
And by the way, I'm not blaming PlayStation. I'm blaming Respawn. It just so happens PlayStation's the other person. I feel like Respawn is pandering. They're pandering.
I got you, fam. Well, Well, no EA access, no Titanfall 2 and EA access. Sorry, guys. Um, all right, so let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, something that no one's talking about apparently. Let's talk about ReCore. Let's talk about ReCore, man, because we saw like a 20-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute, something like that demo of ReCore. I have been looking forward to this game, and I think it's definitely going to be a really good game. It's only going to be $40. It reminds me of the types of games I love to play, like Ratchet and Clank. It's a platformer / shooter, action adventure. Definitely a dope game, but the Xbox community and Microsoft are not talking about this game. So why is no one talking about ReCore? Let's start with Demi. Demi, first, what do you think about ReCore, the new gameplay, and then tell us why you think no one is talking about this game, bruh.
Firstly, ReCore looks amazing. I really think it looks good. I have my doubts with the one of the heads behind it, the Mega Man creator, ever since the Mighty Number 9 fiasco. But I feel like ReCore may be his saving grace, and big ups to the Metroid Prime head behind it. I'm really excited to get my hands on this. I feel like the reason why people aren't talking about it is that you know how it go. Usually Xbox heads have a stigma against Japanese type games or whatever, and yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm. But it's exclusive. It's an exclusive though.
It's an exclusive. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta support your exclusive, right?
It's an exclusive. Yeah, it's an exclusive. People just aren't talking about it. And that's the weird part. I figure, with the way people say they want support from Japan and stuff like this, and how they want more Japanese type games, but yet give us stigma, calling it Jap crap and stuff like that. Why not support this game? Yet you say you want more Japanese games and adventure type games on Xbox, something more than just a racer shooter formula.
Mm-hmm. But people are hyped for Final Fantasy 15.
Greatness.
See, there's one guy,
and that's weird, and I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it.
That's what I'm saying. This is a certified Xbox / PC exclusive. This is a console exclusive game. It looks really good. It looks different. It's something that people should, in my opinion, be behind. But this is like indicative of what I constantly are seeing on that side, is that people really don't want different. They say they want different, but they don't want different. And usually they at least talk the talk and don't walk the walk. Now it looks like people aren't even talking the talk. And Microsoft too. Like, I think they only had like a couple of trailers and maybe a couple of promos, and this game's dropping like this month, right?
Yep.
So like they're not even like advertising this thing like that. And I don't even like, what date does it even drop? Like, I should know that.
Tuesday.
But I should know that. Like, I should have a date in my mind. I don't see any commercials stating there's dates. Yeah, I don't see any commercials or anything stating like ReCore.
It's a double-A game. It's not going to get that AAA marketing.
But still, even if it's just AA, you still should have some kind of marketing.
I've seen more commercials of One Piece. I've seen more commercials of One Piece and Attack on Titan.
I'm sure there's marketing for the game. You just not seeing it.
No,
a banner can be marketing, dude. If it's on your Xbox dashboard, that's marketing. If it's on your computer dashboard,
but if this is an exclusive, it should have the proper marketing, and this is where Microsoft does lack at. It does not market its exclusives well.
Dude, when Until Dawn came out, I never seen any marketing for it. I just knew about it because of the internet. It's a double-A game.
That was another one. That was another one that we didn't see much about at all.
Have you ever seen like a marketing in a movie theater? I've never seen that for a video game.
In a movie theater? Yeah.
I see it. Microsoft does it all the time with their big games.
Uncharted 4 every theater.
I see Gears of War. All the Gears of Wars was in a movie theater. Sunset Overdrive was in a movie theater. Halo was in a movie theater. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So no doubt.
I'm just saying, as titles like this, if you're trying to expand your category and your range to get more developers to give you notice, you should market this more often.
Right.
I don't think so. I'm not saying that they shouldn't. I'm just saying it's just that it's a double-A game. It's like I said, maybe they have. What's the point of doing coming out with a $1 million marketing plan if the game is going to only push, let's say, at most when it's finished 200,000? You know what I mean? Look at Quantum Break. crazy
Quantum
marketing.
Break should have been marketed more because
It was.
I hardly seen marketing schemes.
I've seen commercials for Quantum Break every 5 freaking minutes.
Yeah, that I feel like everywhere I go, when I'm a big Remedy fanboy, and like I loved it, and like people like Hard 8 Times trying to get that kid's movie because he didn't have a gun animation. I'm like, shut up, man.
I didn't see like personally to me, I didn't see that much marketing in Quantum Break. I mainly seen like on Sundays when certain things was on television, but for the most part, I didn't see like big crazy marketing schemes. But at least for ReCore, you could have like the regular YouTube ad on something.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. What about YouTube? I mean, that's easy. Like, so
slap a 15-second YouTube ad. Oh, let it play.
What if Microsoft don't have confidence in ReCore? Have you ever think about that?
Well, that's a damn problem. That's a problem.
That's
It's definitely a game. It's like pretty much equivalent to saying Microsoft should have advertised Ori and the Blind Forest.
They should.
It's not equivalent to that.
Hey, it's half the price.
No,
I can't say that's equivalent.
I think
to
this
that.
game is going to be $60 worth. They're just selling it for $40, but I think it's going to be worth $60. I could be wrong, but I feel like it is.
I feel like if they want more attention of Japanese developers, they have to like do some kind of better marketing scheme too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but what was the last freaking game like Japanese-based game to be like a gangbuster other than freaking Metal Gear? Like, but that's based on like Western style gameplay though. Like,
Devil May Cry.
What?
Final Fantasy.
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry. Or when was not counting a remaster, but when would the last game come out?
The reboot, but you said still did well, and
the reboot did well still.
Right.
They do well based on marketing.
Yeah.
Or just based on name on a name alone.
Both.
It had the proper marketing as well.
And Naruto Storm 4, those sell well. The Dragon Ball Z games, those sell well.
Yeah, Xenoverse has a big marketing plan behind it. Naruto had a big marketing plan behind it. The only anime title I can say that I really didn't see like a huge marketing scale behind was like Attack on Titan.
And like people think the game didn't sell well in America, it didn't sell well else in the world also,
Also, but besides Microsoft marketing and stuff like that, like the Xbox gamers, Xbox community, they're not talking about it either.
Xbox community needs to step up.
They're not pushing this thing whatsoever, and this thing it don't sell, and then it ends up going to PlayStation. Then everybody's gonna get mad.
But the game is not going to PlayStation. Damn it, Microsoft. It's not. The thing here's the thing. This is the weirdest thing. They feel like, Xbox gamers need to promote it more. But every time Xbox gamers promote their exclusive or their hybrid exclusives, everybody attacks them with videos.
Well, they can get attacked. They can get attacked out here because you know what? The PlayStation gamers, even though there's not marketing for like these anime games and all that stuff, the PlayStation gamers are damn sure out here talking about them. They're out here talking about them. They're out here playing them. So, at least the community could be behind something that's coming to your platform.
So, we just recently started getting like gameplay trailers and gameplay, like extended gameplays for ReCore, like just recently. So what are we gonna do? Just make up shit? You want us to lie? Like I don't know.
You don't have to lie, but I'm saying you could like boost this up. I don't want to see this have a Sunset Overdrive moment where people.
And Sunset Overdrive also had mega marketing behind it, and what happened?
If they didn't do as well as it should.
All right, and so why waste the marketing dollars if the game is only projected to sell this much? Why bother? They already tried it with Quantum Break, tried it with Sunset Overdrive. Here's the thing: if my game can sell 250,000 without me putting $0 in marketing, I will take that. If it's going to sell 250,000 with me putting $2 million in marketing with that, that's a failure.
Kids with damage controlling.
It's not damage controlling. It's just common sense.
They don't know what the game is going to do to like a month out, and like you still gotta do marketing and get people your name known.
Well,
They
they've
at least
done the basic gaming market. It's like, okay, you got E3, Gamescom, we got our gaming forum, we have our websites, we have
I'm talking
IGN
about
and stuff like that.
commercials and stuff like that. Still.
Commercials are freaking overrated, dog. Most of us watch TV.
TV.
Man. Like it's like we stream our stuff, Netflix and stuff. Commercials are
or Hulu. Hulu still has commercials.
This is why I said do basic YouTube advertisement. It's the simplest and easiest thing to do.
Or YouTube marketing though. They have videos that play. I've seen that stuff.
Spotify or Pandora commercials or little stuff like that, you know.
On any big gaming channel, you could have something, a 30-second teaser. Boom! It'll gain somebody's interest somewhere.
I guarantee you, there's more people know that there's a game called ReCore that's coming out. There's awareness for it.
It comes out next week.
But it's not getting that halo marketing.
It comes out next week, right?
It comes out next Tuesday.
Okay.
That's the crazy thing. I didn't even know it was coming out next Tuesday. I thought
that's my problem. I didn't know it was coming out next Tuesday.
Well, you need to look at a damn calendar.
No, fam, we need somebody to be talking about this damn game.
Only marketing I've seen is like a little corner after I boot up my Xbox. It said ReCore.
We need more word of mouth travel as well. Like I know
about. So for the next 7 days, I'm gonna be speaking Hallelujah ReCore. You know what I mean? Just so you guys, because I've been speaking of ReCore. I'm pretty sure there's my fellow Xbotians has been talking about ReCore.
No, they haven't. So you're the best bot, so you need to lead the charge because they haven't been talking about nothing.
ReCore, all right.
These guys, you know what the Xbox community talking about right now? They're talking about Scorpio. That's all they're talking about. They're not talking about games right now.
You know what the Xbox community is talking about right now? Scorpio and Gears. That is the only two things.
That's the only thing they're talking about. That's the only thing they're talking about.
All right, can we get it? All right, here's our 10-second ReCore marketing. Okay, ReCore is an upcoming action-adventure shooter video game developed by Concept and Amateur Studio and published by Microsoft Studios for Microsoft Windows and Xbox One. The release date is September 13th, 2006. Producers Kiji Inafune. I know I said that wrong, but I don't give a damn. And the platforms are Microsoft Windows and Xbox One. And you can buy it September 13th on your Xbox One, on your Windows computer, and at your local GameStop, Best Buy, or Walmart, or maybe Target if you decide to shop there. Thank you. I will do.
There you go.
That was terrible.
Guess what? We got ReCore system requirements revealed. You want to know if your PC can run ReCore?
What is the need to run on PC?
Huh?
What is the need to run on PC?
The minimum requirement is that you need a. Oh, it's not a DirectX 12 game neither. Oh, so this shit is coming to Steam sometime soon. Holy crap! They
gotta make their money back somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need at least 8 gigs of memory. You need at least a 2 gig video memory. So it's not really asking for like a hard card like a GeForce GTX 660, i5 processor for the minimum requirements. They recommend that you have a GTX 970 and 16 gigs of memory and a 4 gigabyte video memory. I will be playing this thing. I'm playing it on normal difficulty, probably on Xbox, playing it on the hardest difficulty on PC. I'm going to love this game, and I'm going to rave about it. I know I'm going to love it. I know for a fact I'm going to love it because that gameplay, that 15 minutes or whatever, it looks awesome. It looks exactly like what I needed. And we don't get those games too often. And you know how I feel about Ratchet and Clank. You know how I feel about the cameo elements of power. It just has those elements that platformer, that balance between platformer, shooter. I need it. I'm looking forward to it. ReCore.
Definitely. To be fair, PlayStation gets those types of games all the time.
But I digress. To be honest with you, I haven't really watched any gameplay records because I haven't been interested.
Check out the newest one. Check out the newest one, dog.
That's what, like, with Mafia 3, I watched 2 videos and I stopped. Like, I want to be surprised. I feel like developers give us too much at the same time, too.
Yeah. Now, check out ReCore, though. Check out that gameplay, bro.
I'm the same way with Final Fantasy, man. Oh God, November is so long.
I feel like they ain't gave us enough. I thought it was coming out December.
No, November 30th.
Unless they push it back again.
Please don't say this.
I know, right?
If it get delayed again, it ain't coming out. Facts.
If it get delayed again, I'm crying.
That's everything, right? If it get delayed too many times, they ain't coming out. It's just facts. Just how it be. So wait, time out real quick. Everybody, thanks for checking out the podcast, all that good stuff. Make sure you hit the like button, please. Appreciate that. Like lives definitely matter on YouTube.
Can you
It
subscribe
helps
to
me.
my channel? Anthony 6 Mile Red Run channel matters too.
Dude, wait until the end to plug your channel. You trying to trying to whisper in the
Can't help, I'm
microphone.
dark skinned. I gotta get over.
Hit the like button for now, and then subscribe to 6 Mile channel later. Okay, appreciate that.
Nah.
So let's move on because we are approaching like an hour out here. Let's talk about tomorrow's PlayStation event. I know people are talking about this Neo, just dragging this thing out, all these rumors, speculation, all this other stuff. But the event is tomorrow, so I want to touch on like the latest rumor, get you guys' thoughts on it. So the newest rumor is basically that they're going to be calling this thing. I don't know if this is going to be the name. This is all rumor. Everything you're hearing right now is another rumor. But they're going to be calling it PS4 Forever Edition. That's the rumor. PS4 Forever Edition. So here are some of the features. So listen up because I want you guys' perspective on this. First, it says it's going to be 4K output, games, movies, etc. Current PS4 games upscale to 4K. Next, this is very interesting right here. It says it's going to have a baked-in PlayStation Plus. Baked in meaning that PlayStation Plus will be included with the system, meaning that you buy the system, you don't have to pay for PlayStation Plus. Okay. Next is the console first SSD out of the box. And then last but not least, it's going to be fully upgradable components, such as your hard drive, graphics card, GPU, and DDR5 RAM. All of it's going to be fully upgradable. So that's the latest rumor regarding the PS4 Neo, aka PS4 Forever Edition. So I'm going to start. First of all, if this baked-in PlayStation Plus thing is true, that's going to be huge. That's going to be huge because that would mean that you would not have to pay for PlayStation Plus. You buy this Neo, whatever it's going to be called, and you automatically are subscribed to PlayStation Plus. It's going to be basically like playing on a PC from many different angles, including the fully upgradable components, if that is true as well. Now, for me, the fully upgradable components, I'm not like hyped about or excited about because that's the main reason why I don't do PC gaming because I don't want to mess with stuff. I just want a box. I want the box to play, and whatever's in the box is what's in the box. I'm good. I don't want to upgrade stuff, mess with stuff, or nothing like that. So this upgradable components thing, if that's true, that has me a little concerned. I don't know how they would pull that off. But I am interested to see, what they actually are able to do with something like that, if it is true, because this is all rumors. So let's start with Demi this time. Demi,
You start with him
what do
last.
you think? Well, I'm always going to start with Demi because he's my favorite. I'm sorry. Demi, what do you think about what do you think about this, dog? What are you feeling about this?
To be honest, I don't think we're gonna have a baked-in PlayStation Plus.
Think that's
It
just
would
total
count-
lies?
I think that's like a total like bull BS thing here because it wouldn't make sense. It would counteract with the PlayStation Plus rising.
Oh, the price.
Yeah, the
Increase.
price. Yeah,
Mhm.
it wouldn't make sense to have something like that when like it's counteracting your last move that you just did with PlayStation Plus. Now, I can see like if it coming like, oh, it has cards and stuff like it usually would do, when you first get a console, something like that. But I don't think just off the rip we're gonna have continuous PlayStation Plus.
Mhm.
Now, they say, oh, screw it, we're gonna give you guys PlayStation Plus, and I don't feel like that's a grand idea. They could fall back and play the safe card and have that, but I don't think Sony's gonna do that. I'm not too keen on the idea of fully upgrading,
Yeah.
stuff like that. This is kind of why I don't do PCs because I don't want to upgrade my stuff. I just want to have it as is, fresh out the box, ready to play, and stuff like that. No diss to my PC people, but this is just how I
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
I never been that kind of guy that want to take stuff apart and upgrade it and slap graphics cards and things of that nature into it. It's just that's something I've never been a part of. I've never wanted to do. I
The
know
only
it's
good. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
I know it's tutorials and stuff about stuff like that, but it's just I've never
Yeah.
felt safe about that. I don't even feel safe like taking apart my PlayStation 4.
I don't even like taking out the hard drive.
I don't even like doing that. That's that's scary to me already.
Yeah. I don't like messing with none of that stuff. But the only good thing, really good thing about this would be is that I would actually, if this was true, I would actually technically win the bet, because if it was upgradable by next year, this would mean that the graphics card that's available for the PS4 forever, whatever, could be more powerful than the Scorpio by that time.
This is also true.
Yes, so if they did do this, it would be here comes Kiss Move. If they did do this, it would be something to where it would be basically Sony manufactured graphics cards and things like that. So you couldn't just put any old graphic card in there. It would be Sony manufactured, and they could potentially outdo the competition every year by doing this. Like, this could be the most powerful system this year. It could be the most powerful system next year. It could potentially be a more powerful system the year after that. So that's the only way I would be like on board with this, because I would win that bet. So Kiss Move, what do you think about this rumor, man?
Yeah, I said that in Diller's, me and Diller did a live streaming, but I said, yeah, if this was true, that means it would technically be the most powerful console ever, because it has the potential to be, if you can upgrade every part. I don't know how productive and how much support Sony will be putting to make their own parts, unless they're going to let you use outside PC parts. But the thing, when I was looking at this, I was like, it makes no sense, because in this case, you know how people are like, well, the Scorpio's this, but I'll just get a PC. I would just buy just keep adding to my PC than getting a PS Neo if it's just an upgradable console. Think about it. I was secretly hoping the Xbox One Scorpio wasn't going to be like this thing I have to keep on upgrading. So the thing is, if the PlayStation Neo is going to be, and the thing is, it's like, okay, I'm thinking about compatibility issues. You know what I mean? Like not being able to play your games, but being able to play with other people. So that means you'll have in the future have some console that can do 4K 60 frames per second on max settings, like blah blah blah, and you're supposed to still be playing the games that can run on a regular PlayStation 4. And then
hold on real quick before you move on from that, how do they balance that on PC though? Like, wouldn't it be the same? Like, they'd be able to still play with anybody?
If you're playing at freaking 30 frames per second or something like that on PC or something like that, you're assed out.
Because it wouldn't be fair, or I mean, you can play with them, right? It just wouldn't be fair. Is that what you're saying?
Well, here the thing is, the thing about with games that are like cross-play between PC and consoles, it's matched pretty much. You know, like Street Fighter on PlayStation and PC, they're both going to be 60 frames per second. That's fine. But I'm just saying I don't know how it's going to work. I'm not, like, if they get it to work, cool. But the thing is, and then the thing I have a problem with is the baked-in PlayStation Plus, because what does that say to your PlayStation 4 owners who has to now pay for PlayStation Plus? But if you buy however more expensive this computer wannabe PlayStation is, you get it for free. So that means you pretty much
that's why I said that would counteract with what they do.
Yeah.
I was like, you just raise the price of PS Plus, and since people aren't rich enough to buy your expensive box, you're gonna make them pay for your subscription. But the people that do buy your expensive box is gonna be built in like a PC. Is it build a PC?
Build a PC. Damn it! Hashtag build a PC.
PC wins this whole freaking conversation. You know what I mean, dude? I have an interest in a Scorpio because I don't have to build it.
Right.
So in order for the PlayStation Neo to be the most powerful, you have to wait until they come out with these parts. Do you really believe? Think about how many things Sony had that failed, right? Think about the stuff they have failed, and then their long-term support behind it. You think Sony is going to be pushing out graphics cards and motherboards or whatever? You think they'll be pushing out all these parts for years? You think they're going to be doing that in mass production? Do you really think
they haven't given up on the Vita?
Have they ever made a graphics card before? Like, or are they just gonna go to who? They got to go to AMD or something like that and get a PlayStation brand freaking graphics card.
Yeah, I'm sure they got everything panned out. If this is true, I'm sure they got everything panned out. They've thought of every thought and stuff like that. I mean, they don't give up on everything. I mean, look at the Vita. They haven't given up on that yet, and that thing is pretty much dead in my opinion.
It's still games dropping.
It's still here. It's still here, man. They still got games dropping.
It has an exclusive dropping in October.
Yeah, they still got game drop. I'm surprised. I thought they'd be giving up on it by now. So I mean, you know, they as long as it's like semi working, Sony will continue to, you know, support it. I mean, they
But
do support
imagine
stuff.
if it fails. Just think about it. Just think about it. Imagine if it fails, right? It doesn't fly off the shelves like PlayStation 4, and it's just have a failure to freaking launch.
Like the PSTV.
You would buy this with knowing that, hey, they're gonna do this. I'm gonna be able to. This thing's gonna be a beast in a year when they come out with their new cards and stuff like that. But imagine if it fails to take off, and they said, you know what? Why bother? Now you got this machine that's pretty much it is what it is machine, a machine that had potential.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that, bro. I mean, they're not gonna do that. I mean, they have to be able to project like this vision and kind of see like the possibilities. If it does fail, then what we're gonna do. Like they have to have contingency plans, like for if it does fail or whatever. Like if they're gonna do this thing, I do know that Sony is going to do it the best of their ability and that it's going to work to their advantage. But I honestly can't see them doing this. Like I'm inclined to believe that this rumor is false. I mean, I cannot see it. Like I don't see them. I know that they want to take away from the PC market. I know they want to make this Neo thing to be, you know, in competition with PC to make people, you know, console gamers not want to game on PC. But I don't see them going that far. I would be hella shocked tomorrow if they announced that this thing was upgradable. I would be hella shocked. I'm more inclined to believe that there'd be a baked-in PS Plus versus this upgradable system. Because yeah, like you said, and you know, you might as well get a PC. I mean, honestly, I don't know. So
I just can't believe this baked-in PS Plus thing. I just cannot accept it.
that would be cool.
What time is this event? Because this is gonna suck. I think I'm gonna be at work, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out too. It's gonna be, I think, 3 p.m. Eastern.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be off work. I ain't gonna be at work. I'm gonna
be 3 Eastern. The thing is, I'm gonna be in New York. I mean, the thing is, what I should do is I'm gonna be this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my lunch break strategically and try to stream it from my phone or something like that.
Yeah,
Smart
I mean.
man.
Yeah, I agree with Logical Gamer in the comments. Yeah, as far as getting wrapped up in rumors and speculation, I'm the same way. I'm just looking forward to what they announce and everything like that. One other rumor, though, is I'm hoping this rumor is true. They're stating that Rockstar is going to be there and that they are going to announce Red Dead Redemption Remaster that's going to come with the Slim, as well be sold separately, but it's going to come with the Slim. And then also they stated that either Rockstar is going to announce a new IP that's going to be exclusive to PlayStation, or they're going to announce Red Dead Redemption, the new version or the new edition. So that rumor right there, I'm hoping is true. Look, let me tell you guys something. I know you guys are in love with backwards compatibility and all that stuff, and you got Red Dead on Xbox stuff. I would buy up a remaster of Red Dead Redemption.
I'd rather take a remaster
in a second. Yes, in a second. 1080p, 60 frames. Red Dead Redemption,
all
open
DLC,
world, dog, all DLC. Oh my gosh, yes, I would buy that day one. That's a day one for me.
I can guarantee you that Red Dead Redemption would not be 1080p, 60 frames per second remastered.
Yeah, it will be 60
remastered?
frames.
You know how old that game is?
Yeah,
it won't be. If it's a remaster, if they're gonna remaster, it's not gonna be 60 frames per second. Nope.
Why not?
It depends on how they remaster it. If they're just gonna port it over, sure. But I guarantee you it won't be 1080p 60 frames per second as a true remaster.
Rockstar gonna find a way. That's one developer that's not lazy.
Nah, that's the whole game, bro.
They couldn't get Grand Theft Auto 1080p 60 frames.
That's different.
That's a bigger world. That's a bigger.
It's a big world. So what? I mean, Red Dead is a big world. It's not as large as Grand Theft Auto.
But it's a completely
Western
for GTA 5.
Right, but it depends. It depends on the level of the remaster. If it's just a freaking crossover, let's paint this shit in 1080p sauce, that's different. But if they're going to do a true remaster, that's not happening.
Rockstar probably never made a bad game a day in their life.
Nah, they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna do it without any problems, kid. I mean, this is the old game. Like
you know how many teams Rockstar got like 4 or 5 teams. Just alone.
They want to announce a real remaster.
If they can get Grand Theft Auto, the new game, in 1080p 30 frames per second, they definitely gonna be able to get Red Dead, that old ass game, in 1080p 60 in true remaster, not a port, true remaster.
I think maybe a
fashion.
Red Dead. This is I got some.
It could either be
So-
Red Dead or it can be Agent.
Yeah,
Hell no,
if it's
Agent
exclusive to
ain't gonna-
PlayStation, like they're speculating, it's gonna be Agent. You're right. I'm predicting
It
that
start
too.
at
I'm
3
right there with you.
o'clock.
Yep,
Is it-
3
where
o'clock
is it? In
Eastern.
Japan?
So you guys, you can check it out on I don't know where it's gonna. No, it's gonna be in New
Probably
York.
Twitch. Oh.
It's gonna be in New York, fam. So you can check it out on PlayStation, Twitch, YouTube, or I think like on their page as well. You can check it out on those. But yeah, so the event's tomorrow. Make sure you guys check that out. So all these rumors and stuff gonna be laid out. We're gonna see the truth, and the truth is gonna set us free out here.
Yeah, I can't wait till you play that NBA Live, bro. Oh, I'm gonna bust your ass.
Bam! I'm not giving.
Uh.
I'm not giving up. I will not give up hope until the
This man
last
trying to
second.
get you to get NBA
Dog,
Live.
I know, dog. I know. I shouldn't open my big mouth, but I got faith. I got faith in Sony, man. They have not let me down this whole generation. They have not let me down. Not
really,
one day.
I'm not really excited about the Neo or Scorpion.
You know what? I'm not like hyped about it either. Like I said, everything.
I don't like the way game is going. I like both of my consoles exactly how they are. To be honest with you, that's just my humble opinion. But I feel like they going like the Sega route, where Sega kept making these upgrades for the Genesis and all that, and that's eventually killed them. And I like having different generations of consoles.
You like that old school?
Yeah, I feel like.
But you know what?
Like
What you know what it is? I feel like gamers today have complained that way to getting these newer consoles.
Right, and you realize how long this generation gonna last? Last generation lasted what, 9, 10 years? Imagine how long this shit gonna last because it's new consoles. And people they're gonna get, oh, I'm tired of this generation. Well, nigga, it's your fault.
I'm not
This is
necessarily.
technically a start of a new generation if you look at it.
Yeah, it is. Like, especially Microsoft with the Scorpio, that's gonna be like a new generation, basically. But it's not a new generation. But I don't really have like a problem with it or whatever. But at the same time, I'm not like super hype about it because for one thing, I don't have 4K TV. Like, I don't have 4K TV, and then I'm not sure when I'm even gonna get a 4K TV. So you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's not. For me, I like to see the industry move forward, and I'm excited for new hardware and all that good stuff. I'm definitely will back that 100%. But like for me in my house, we ain't got no 4K TVs, fam. So I mean, right now it's whatever for me.
All right, but before we get to the next topic, I do need to address something. They were hitting me up in the chat about. Are you guys familiar with this personality called Rags?
Yeah, I heard of him.
All right.
No.
Okay, well,
I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody out here.
Well, I found out who he was recently, but you guys, I'm sure you guys tuned into my fanboy video.
Yeah, that was a great video.
Yeah, being proud of what we do. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Give it thumbs up. Thumbs up.
It got 380 dislikes. So I don't know how good it was, but yeah. So the video kind of drawn a lot of attention for people who pretty much disagree with me, and so this man Rags has a video out on me, and his League of Trolls supporters like kind of just infiltrated that video. I don't even like check the stats on that video at all. So, but I think he challenged me to a debate in his video, and so for those who want me to speak about Rags, I'm not gonna do any videos about the man or anything like that, but I will debate him tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow
Is
night.
it gonna be on your channel? Your channel or his channel?
Will not be on my channel. Will probably be on his channel. And let's see how the man from where is he from? Arkansas? I don't know where he's from, but see what his issue is and see how interesting this debate can be about fanboys. I think that's what it's going to be about. But just to give it a heads up, if you're wondering why people were mentioning, you kept seeing this thing Rags in the chat, but that's what that was about. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a dog with sunglasses that just kind of picks somebody out from the community to make a video about.
All right. Link that for me tomorrow. Link that for tomorrow. I might check it out at some point if I get a chance. That's cool. What else going on?
Demi's Corner.
Demi, what's going on, bro? You ready?
Yes, sir.
Ready? All right, let's get it. Let's get it. He's the guy that plays all the games, whether he's at work or on a date. He's Demi.
Demi!
And this is his corner.
Corner!
He's Demi.
Demi!
And this is his corner.
Corner!
Demi's Corner is
Johnson.
brought to you by these nuts. These nuts. Go buy them in the store. They are healthy for you. Back to you, Demi.
God, every time I hear this intro, I just slowly want to kill myself. But what is going on, everybody? Demi's Corner. Here to talk about a topic today. Oh, it was going to originally be my topic last week, but people didn't want to have the podcast and everything.
Hey, it
Well,
wasn't our
Sony.
fault. That was Sony's fault. I ain't gonna lie. That was Sony's fault. Sony shut it down last week, dog.
With everything being shown at PAX West?
PAX West.
PAX West, yes. I want to talk about the topic that has interested me in a minute now. So, as you all know, been up to personally. They have
What
been,
hasn't? I didn't hear you. What you said?
I said AAA games have not been up to par as of recently. They
Okay, I
either
agree.
do well or they fall apart or they're at the same stigma and formula. And I'm here to tell you guys about why the indie genre is doing better than most AAA titles. You guys ready? All right, cool.
I already know the answer. I'm the king of indies, but you tell everybody else.
So I'm sitting there playing my games, enjoying myself. I come across a beautiful game named Valley.
Oh, you did a review about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. Go ahead.
Something completely different, fresh out the box, doing something that AAA games do not take the time to do. We didn't shoot bang. We didn't fight McKick.
Didn't shoot bang, didn't fight McKick. What? All right, go ahead.
We didn't turn the world upside down because some villain has a bad plot that want to kill us for no reason. We just took a simple walk against the countryside, saving the valley from dying, while also finding secrets of a mystery about why people were there in 1942. Something different. Why is the indie genre taking different steps and advantages in doing different things rather than AAA titles?
So this kind of goes back to what we were talking about before, in a sense that, some games kind of shouldn't go too far because they're going to change too much about the game to the where it doesn't look familiar, versus not being innovative enough. So like, what's the balance there, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
So indie games tend to take it to that next level because they have nothing to lose, in a sense. While AAA games, they more or less have like a reputation. So like AAA games are more like the popular people in high school and stuff. Like people know them, like they have a reputation. They have to be a certain way in order to maintain their popularity. Indie games are like the nerds in high school where they ain't got nothing to lose. Like they can basically go
They
balls
have
to the
everything
wall.
to gain.
Yes,
So.
they have everything to gain. They can go balls to the wall. They can do like whatever, and it can't get no worse for them, basically. So
Right.
That's how I see it.
I see more indie games taking the time to take something different and flip it on a different scale. I see, while I'm going about this year, and I see AAA is just sticking to their same formula. Look, for example, of Call of Duty, Gears, your Shooty McPals.
The Shooty McPals.
No, seriously though, like I see more innovative stuff coming from the indie genre because they want to be known. They want to have a studio up. They want to be the big popular names such as Rockstar and things like that. And I see more innovative games coming out of the indie genre rather so than AAA titles.
Right. Yeah.
Look at Valley. Look at, even for example, if it didn't do well, look at No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to bring that
Did
up.
you buy that?
Nah, fam. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it, dog, because I was waiting to get it or whatever like that, and I'm waiting for these problems and issues to kind of like pan out before I buy it, dog.
All right, I gotta drop out, man. So, I gotta go do something. But thanks for having me on the show again, man.
Oh yeah, appreciate that. Make sure you guys subscribe to 6 Mile channel for sure. He actually does some innovative stuff over there. Tell him real quick again for those who just joined. What's your channel about and what you do?
6 Mile Red Rum. I do game. Well, I actually do TV show review / reactions where I get on camera, I watch the episode, I cut it down so I won't get a strike, you know. But YouTube was leaning me on that, so I get to do that, and I review all the TV shows from Power. I'm gonna review Atlanta. I'm gonna start reviewing wrestling. Yes, I still watch wrestling in 2016, and I play video games, and I'm trying to play Gears of War professionally. You know, I don't do no drama. I don't respond to no drama. If anyone, I'm too small. Nobody care about me in the first place. But if it did, you will never worry about that. And say if kids move, everybody know kids move, and Nicodemus are fanboys. I would never criticize them about the games they like because that's what they like. I can't change their mind about something.
That's right.
And I'm more of a game developer fanboy. But thanks for having me on the show. Shout out to Demi, Kids Move, and Nicodemus. And y'all have
It's
a
all good,
blessed
man.
night.
All right, man. Appreciate that.
Oh man, I lost my train of thought. Oh god.
Oh, you were
Oh, okay. I remember what I said. Even if you want to call it a flop, even if you say it's bad, even if you say you didn't dislike it, No Man's Sky did take an innovative step in gaming.
They tried something, right?
They tried something completely different. And yes, it wasn't the best possibility and it wasn't as fleshed out as it should have been, but they still did something.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than shooting McPows and fighting McKicks.
These are the type of games that Kiss Move likes, though. So there's a market for there's a market for these games. Because I mean, honestly, Kiss Move, he only plays the shooting McPows and the fighting McKicks. That's all he will play. Like, he's the type of guy, and his gamers like him. He's the type of guy that they want to get right into the action. They want to be shooting McPow in the first minute, and they want you to tell the story while they're shooting McPowies going on. So there's a market for it, and I think like the AAA, he's like, yes, exactly. So I think the AAA. These studios and stuff, they know that. They know that there's a market for that. They know that there's a lot of people out there that want that, and if they change it, they're gonna lose that market. So, like, for example, if Halo or Gears of War ever changed things up to such a degree that it would change the way the game looked and stuff, a gamer like His Move would not be down with that. Like, he would not play freaking Gears of War again or Halo. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they would stand to lose customers. And, I understand being innovative and stuff, but, like, it comes to a point where if you become too innovative, then, you change the game to the point, like Titanfall. Like, a lot of Titanfall fans, I'm not a fan of Titanfall, but, like, a lot of Titanfall fans, they've expressed how they don't like Titanfall 2 because it's nothing like Titanfall 1, So, yeah, I mean, I get it, though. Like, I mean, especially, like, well-developed, like, studios and stuff, maybe not innovate their current franchises to the point where it looks different, but maybe step out there.
You can take a step out of the regular copy paste formula that you had for years.
Yes, you can take a step out of the regular copy paste formula, absolutely, to the point where you change the game up just enough to be new, fresh, and innovative, but not change the game to where it looks totally different than what your core fans actually do like about it. So I think it's a balance that takes work, and I don't think a lot of AAA developers want to put in that work because, honestly, they're going to make the money regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like they don't really have much to lose.
Yeah, and that's the sad thing behind it.
If people would, instead of talk about it, like, and actually, not put their money towards it, then they may see something different. But as long as people are going to buy, like, for example, I'm not picking on Call of Duty now because I know you people, a lot of y'all Call of Duty fanboys, but, like, for example, Call of Duty, like, they're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. No matter how many dislikes you give them on YouTube and all that stuff.
They're still going to be winning.
If you are going to give them your money, they're going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again until you guys stop giving them your money. If you got a problem with Call of Duty and games like that, stop giving them your money, and then you'll see something different, something innovative. Either you're not going to see no more Call of Duties, or you're going to see them actually do something different and innovative. So
this goes out to those people who are buying Infinite Warfare plus COD Remaster.
Right.
You're basically buying two of the same game. Which, no disrespect to my Call of Duty fans. I like Call of Duty myself. I'm getting Infinite Warfare. I mean, I cash out that 90 for that COD remaster.
You wanted that thing that bad, huh?
I said I'm not cashing out that.
Oh,
90.
you said not. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, boy, you desperate.
I'm good. I'm good with just regular old futuristic COD.
Wow.
Speaking of PAX West.
Okay.
That's our next topic.
Okay.
Go ahead, Nick.
So last but not least, we're running out of time. Don't want to keep you guys too long, or whatever. But just real quick, we'll start with Kiss Move because he's been preoccupied for a second. We're gonna make him talk because everybody wants to hear what Kiss Move has to say all the time. He's a star out here in these streets. So Kiss Move, what do you see from PAX West that you like, if anything at all?
Honestly, I didn't know PAX West was going on, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, like there was 3 things that caught my attention that had maybe it had something to do with PAX, maybe it had nothing to do with PAX. But dude, I really couldn't answer.
What kind of? First of all, you have a responsibility as a gamer and a YouTube personality to keep up with this stuff. So, what type of gamer / YouTube personality are you that you don't know about one of the biggest events in gaming going on right now, sir?
Well, I'm not in the West Coast. PAX East is my show. That's the one that I pay attention to. But honestly, I really can't say if it maybe I know there was something on Gears of War. That's where some of these news came out from. But honestly, I have no knowledge of what else happened at PAX West.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are sorry. You're a sorry individual. So, I mean, for me, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch the PAX West event or nothing like that, but I did keep up with stuff on like YouTube and stuff. So, yeah, definitely. Yo, Demi, Kid Smooth, you might be interested in this too. I don't know, but yo, they showed a 25-minute gameplay of Horizon, dude.
Yes.
You saw that? Did you see that?
I did not see that.
Beautiful.
You didn't see it? Dog, yo, kids, you gotta check it out, bro. Like, they take you into, like, details. Like, dude, there's a lot more crafting going on in this game than we first even thought it was. Like,
you said crafting, not interested.
Oh, damn it. I should have left that out. I forgot he hates crafting. He's not gonna buy it now.
Beautiful.
Dog, no, this is like a real, like, open world, and like, dog, like there's so much crafting going on in this game, and I'm not gonna talk about it long because we're running out of time. But they showed another boss battle, and like you can tell off the rip, like the boss battles are not gonna be easy. Like I don't know what this thing was, but she tied it up, right? She tied it up. She tried to tie it down, and she got close, and this thing spun around and knocked her out. Almost got free from the cords and stuff, and was basically jumping in the air, bouncing on her, and she was on top of this like robotic bull, whatever thing. It looked like a bull. I'm sure it wasn't a bull because this is freaking prehistoric times or whatever. But like it was a robotic bull or whatever. She riding on that thing, taking on the boss and stuff. But it looks amazing, man. It really looks amazing. And I think the mission she was doing was even like a side mission and stuff, to where she was helping somebody. And they were stating something about how, as far as the story goes, that it's basically like you are seen as almost like Halo in a way. You're seen like as like a demon, like these robotic creatures and stuff like that. They're holding on to some type of like religious aspect, like is bound. They're bound like in religion somehow, to where they believe in like spiritual things, and you're seen as like a demon and stuff like that. So it's gonna. I think the story. Yeah, dog. I think the story is gonna be like amazing, more amazing than what people are giving it credit for.
Yeah. That game looks good. Me personally, though, I think my personal choice from PAX West would have to be what they shown on Friday the 13th. Oh my God, that game looks good. When I scream good, as a horror fanatic, and the way it's set up, it takes the Dead by Daylight nature, where it's 1 versus like 6 or 7, and the 6 or 7 are trying to survive, and like you're playing as Jason and you're trying to kill all the campers, and just seeing how much of the movie like executions they replicated throughout that game. Oh man. Nice. That game is looking.
I need to see that. I need to check out that trailer. I didn't see that one.
If you ain't checked out that trailer, please do yourself a favor.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I seen Cuphead too. Cuphead's gonna be lit, dog. that game gonna be lit. It's actually, I mean, I think people that play these games and stuff, they suck in my opinion, because like I know it's supposed to be challenging or whatever, but they were making it more difficult than it needed to be in some of these trailers I saw. I mean, it looks challenging, but not as bad as they were making it look. But,
yeah, some of these people that play just make it seem bad.
Like, yeah, I'm like, oh, it's simple. Like, just learn the patterns. You'll win every time. But that looked interesting too. That had saw like 2 gameplay trailers of that, but I didn't see anything like new or anything like that. It's just been like stuff we know is coming out.
It's the same
gameplay of it.
we know, and just repeat it just a little bit more of what we know. They need to just hurry up and slap a release date on this, man. What are we waiting for?
Cuphead, I know they've been talking about that for 2 years now.
Yeah, it's starting to become a myth, man.
Yeah, it is. I have an Xbox One now, so I can actually look forward to that. instead of secretly hating you guys for getting it. But that's really all for the show, unless Kismu has anything else he wants to add, because we are on an hour and a half already. So unless you want to add something, I think we are good.
I mean, no, I just want to thank you guys for joining. Shout out to Six Smile for joining. Fame, I think you guys might have missed him. He was here earlier. I think he probably was gone before he went live. Shout out to Undead. I know he got to take care of the little ones. And just want to thank you guys for coming through and watching. Shout out to Chris Cobra for being in the chat. Shout out to Crunk Girl. She was here earlier. Like I said, CLK, Post Like Hakeem.
The usual suspects.
Thank you guys for coming through and checking out episode 31 of the TiC Writers Block podcast. We are back. Told you Sony couldn't hold me down for much longer. I am the best bot. So we'll be seeing you guys next week, because next week we'll be talking more about the PlayStation Neo, what we thought of the new of the show, the event that happens tomorrow. And we'll be talking about ReCore, and I think ReCore. Yeah, we could talk about some early impressions of ReCore, since this podcast takes place every Tuesday, and check out the Double XP podcast, Nicodemus Fame. That's taking place tomorrow. That's like every 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. Tomorrow. I mean, on Wednesday nights. So yeah, we'll definitely be talking about the event tomorrow. So we got a couple of special guests on there and stuff like that. So make sure you guys tune in to that for sure.
All right.
Because PlayStation is bringing down that hammer tomorrow. That
all right.
hammer.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I got your outro so I can tell them what the best box is.
Yeah. So this is Nicodemus. Definitely check us out on TiCGN.com. That's what this podcast is about. It's about the Inner Circle Game Network website, where we have the latest gaming news, reviews, all that good stuff. Make sure you guys check out my boy Demi on there. He's been writing a lot of reviews, some good stuff. And check out my humble gaming channel. I said channel on YouTube. I got some gameplay series going on right now of Abzu, Michonne Walking Dead, some opinionated pieces. My latest video is basically why you hating on a light-skinned brother for associating with Xbox guys, you stupid haters. So check out that video as well, you ignorant fools. And yeah, that's basically it. It's Nicodemus, the self-proclaimed king of indies, and I am out of here. I'm not really out of here. I'm still here waiting for Demi to do his outro.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Demi Got Review is here. Always glad to be a part of the show. Enjoying talking about gaming and just keeping it gaming, man. If you're checking out the channel, which you should, if you haven't, please go check out the channel. It's right here. Take a click. Do yourself a favor. If you are a part of the channel, by the way, you've been noticing that we've been doing the Heavy Rain Let's Play. Episode 3 will be happening tonight. We've been having a fun time with that glitchy game, but it's so good. It is so good to play that. And the next review, since I've been taking my time with it, I'm finally gonna be posting up that No Man's Sky review. Finally, for the love of God, I've been taking my time with it. That and Jotun once I finally beat this boss.
Yeah, hurry up.
Which you can finally see on TiCGN when that goes up live as well. And that's about it. subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back next week.
Yeah, like they all said, we'll be back next week. Thank you guys for tuning in. As I always say, Xbox is the best box. I am the best spot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. We are out of here.